What did you guys? Well, people back in you again, and welcome to another GTA 5 video, guys. Today we got a few things that we'll be talking about, and this has to do with GTA 5's enhanced and expanded version. But I do want to talk about some of the greatest things that it can actually put on GTA 5's newest edition. So I want to talk about maybe 6 or 7 things on a wish list we would like to see. So make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and do turn the bells on. Notifications are crazy. We must work together to make it happen again. Anyways, guys, let's get to it. So the first one actually will be crossplay. Now, the huge multiplayer audience of GTA Online, which is crossplay, we still don't have it enabled, meaning that the players are able to play with people only on the same platform, as in PS5 to Xbox separately. With the huge success of crossplay, that can be like, let's say Fortnite, for example. It's really hard to see Rockstar not being able to crossplay for platforms like PS5 and Xbox, and just having this whole new thing we can actually see coming is the next gen consoles can make things happen. Theoretically, it wouldn't be that hard to make a playing cross for platform reality, like which all systems run GTA 5 with the same dang engine. So it means that software with different platforms is the same that could communicate with other platforms, even if the servers were all connected. But the rivalry between Sony and Microsoft probably will never see GTA Online cross-platform become a reality, because that actually would be great to actually see. So that's just something we love to see on systems kind of work together and give us that crossplay. As for new online DLCs we would like to actually see, which is constantly being updated with DLCs, adding casinos, bunkers, or even competitive, which is all kind of warfare issues during the DLCs. But even if a GTA 5 remaster was announced for PS5, it was confirmed that GTA Online will receive exclusive DLCs, and some players did throw a couple things together, which is like the naval DLC. The content can actually be pretty cool to see up in here in 2021. Just like we had, like, let's say a Cops and Crooks DLC, maybe a luxurious mansions type of DLC would be actually cool to see. All types of stuff will be pretty nice, especially since we are on the next gen. It'd be pretty nice to see a lot more DLCs, maybe every other 3 months, maybe. It would be pretty cool. So anyways, guys, here's the next one. So story DLCs, we would like to see that coming. Wouldn't it be crazy to see a DLC, even if it's expanding on where the story of GTA 5 kind of left off, or adding a little bit more of a huge backstory for each character, like Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. Even Damar, why not, right? But we gotta have this story mode DLC, a must to do. Especially on PS5 and Xbox Series X, they gotta make it happen. Supposedly a story DLC can actually work according to, like, to cover a lot of documents and stuff like that. Maybe ideas for DLCs involving every single one, and the IAA, an alien invasion, and a whole new thing that I would love to see coming, which is zombies or anything else, basically. With the release of this remastered, it'd be pretty cool to see a single player mode get so much more attention and more ways to actually have some DLCs, like the other one we have, which is more DLCs for online. What about even better servers, like the GTA Online servers, which we know that are super crazy already? Having a separation, which like high levels and low players and mid levels, can be pretty crazy and hard to connect with other gamers, but we all want to have the experience, like having different ranks and just these tryhards with the great things and kind of separate that, but we would like to see play with higher ranked players, and having to just like have similar levels that can just game with each other and play whatever. But it would actually pretty be cool to like have leveled matches servers that will be in like huge option for remastered games. But just having separate things from high to low to mid, and then go from there, because it is kind of hard to be a low level. If you're starting out GTA 5, we would actually have to see if we can actually put them and separate them That way it's just a base server. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it actually be pretty cool to see updated graphics coming to GTA 5 Enhanced and Expanded? Like a huge better look than the current generation of consoles. You know, since 2013, which is a long time ago. Now with the capabilities of the new consoles, which that can offer us a more ray tracing, 8K video outputs, and having to see, utilize the remastered capabilities of the game, will be pretty neat to actually witness ourselves. But Los Santos Skylines on the next gen consoles will look so dang bright, especially with 8K video and like the sounds. The new generation consoles, we might have a little, I don't know, changes to that, but having a lot more of the 8K outputs from the consoles with like running a game such as GTA 5 on high graphics, some might hurt the frame rates, I'm not sure, but if it was to happen with a lot more introduction to ray tracing, which is a new generation consoles, ray tracing can like improve like the game's lighting, the path of light, simulating how it's going to react with like objects that we actually encounter with. Say like if we hit some kind of car or a building or people evenly, that's something we would like to see, just being more upgraded version of this. Something huge would actually have is expanded maps. The map is already big, but having a lot more, recognizable maps from Los Santos to Blaine and every other area with the map expansion, players can actually see a whole bunch of like maybe bigger, large open worlds that can offer so much more to do with the freedom and experience. So having an extended map to addition to GTA 5, would have speculated that Liberty City can actually be potentially seen in GTA 5 Remastered, or as either a map expansion for separate map for players to travel to. But Liberty City was obviously previously rumored that it'd be coming to a game. However, it could be an idea or of a story expansion DLC, but a remaster of GTA 5 and GTA Online to the next gen can actually be pretty cool to see some more revisions of a map. So that's just better to have maybe a Vice City included or something like that, So that's just what I want to see. I'm sure you guys do too. Now, the very last one will be improving AIs. But if you guys have noticed how NPCs always like running into each other sometimes, or when a fast reaction pops up and they all run, the NPCs of Los Santos, like not the biggest thing ever, not the greatest actually, but imagine shooting online or blowing something up and you see a bunch of AIs just running around circles or running away fast, tripping or whatever it is from hearing gunshots. It doesn't really react well, especially with like traffic and stuff like that. Even like having more realistic AI reactions can create a lot more better and the best immersive experience. To have to see a wider range of reactions from these AIs for the next generation consoles will be a lot more bigger, better, and dynamic. Like for example, we had like Red Dead Redemption 2 that they have a reaction different to player actions. So having that AI will be a good fit to GTA 5 from like Red Dead Redemption 2. So just demonstrating a lot more dynamic AIs will be pretty cool to see. So that's just my thought on all this. If you guys enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, turn the bells on, let me know in the comment section. If I missed any other ones, I can always make a part 2 and holla at you. Till then, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Today, that's what people want. Signing out.